Hot and dry conditions, as we've been talking about, continue along the Gulf Coast, making Alabama forestry officials concerned. Though not as severe as a year ago, the southwest region has seen more than 70 wildfires in October, burning several hundred acres.
And much of that has been in Mobile and Baldwin counties. Our Hal Sherrick spoke with forestry crews about their concerns and a person who had a fire scare just last week.
It jumped several different times down the road, but yeah, it's scary when you see it in your front yard.
Barry Lefford was on his way home from the store last Thursday when he saw smoke from more than 2 miles away. He had no idea that he would find the fire burning in front of his home on Highway 225. He immediately parked and grabbed a water hose.
Kind of threw me for a scare because it was right in my front yard, and obviously probably 30, 40 yards from my house, so I immediately got the water hose and started trying to do what I could to stop it, slow it down, and called 911. They came out and did their thing.
The likely culprit, an overheated wheel bearing or tow chains from a trailer dragging the pavement and throwing sparks. It's a prime example of why the advisory and precautions should be taken seriously. Fire crews from across the Gulf Coast have responded to dozens of brush fires over the last couple months. The largest burned more than 100 acres in Grand Bay. The Alabama Forestry Commission has elevated the alert status to high, meaning those of us living in the southwest zone are under a fire advisory.
We do this commonly, about every year. When we get some dry conditions like this, we'll usually go to an advisory first. And as conditions worsen, we may go ahead and jump to a fire alert.
This means outdoor burning of any kind is not advised, but is not prohibited either. Forestry officials say what seems like a fire easily controlled can quickly get out of control under these conditions and should be watched constantly.
If it's out behind your house and you got a water hose and you think you're all right, and then the next thing that can happen is if the fire gets outside of the perimeter where you got it, think you've got it controlled, then it can burn your hose, and then there you are, you're stuck without any way of putting the fire out. And that's happened countless times.
Now, while the Alabama Forestry Commission has not put a burn ban in place right now, they don't want you to do any outdoor burning until things get better, we get a lot more rain. Now, once again, some precautions to take. A lot of folks hauling boats around, trailers with four-wheelers, tractors, you name it. Check those wheel bearings, make sure they're greased and in good working order. Make sure the tow chains on those trailers are the right length, not dragging the ground. And also, for anybody, if you have car emergency and have to pull off the road on the shoulder, make sure not to pull into high grass where that hot undercarriage could catch it on fire and cause real problems for everyone involved. Live in Baldwin County, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.